and your hopes will be no more. The campaigns you lost and the contests you won will fade away. Now, many of you started out in the party by getting involved in campaigns or going to county meetings. Some were aides in Congress or pages to legislatures. However you started your political path, I thank you. But let me talk a little bit about starting and working from the ground up, or as some may say, bottom up. I hate to use that because when I say bottoms up, I don't want to lead you all down the wrong path. So I ask you again, what will your legacy be? You are the young Democrats and college Democrats. You have come here this day united by your goals and accomplishments, your strength, your determination, and your perseverance and dedication to the Democratic Party. When the time comes to pull together, you will. When the time comes to support our candidates, you will. When the Tea Party and Republicans launch their massive, unscrupulous attacks against our party, our candidates, and elected officials, we know that you, the young Democrats and college Democrats, will defend what this party stands for. What will your legacy be? You're here today because you believe in our values, promises, and beliefs. Our platform of social justice, fairness, and inclusiveness and diversity is what defines us. We are the party that represents the people. Past Democratic presidents led the way in these endeavors. Roosevelt ended the Great Depression. Truman helped form the North Atlantic Treaty Organization known as NATO. Kennedy put a man on the moon and formed the Peace Corps. Lyndon Johnson signed into law the Civil Rights Act and Voting Rights Act. Under Clinton, America's economy began moving again. And in 2008, we elected the first African-American president, Barack Obama. President Obama did what he said he would do. He and congressional Democrats reformed a broken healthcare system, held Wall Street and the banking industry accountable, made a college education more affordable and within one's reach, and gave America an Economic Recovery Act that saved millions of American jobs. What will your legacy be? We need you, the young Democrats and college Democrats. We need you to leave a legacy in your precinct, your county, your district, and this state. When you think about it, it's just like a ladder. You start on the first step and you continue to climb. And in doing so, I ask that you take others with you. Take that friend, neighbor, or family member that wants to be involved but doesn't know, but does not know where to go, what to do, or how to get there. Teach them what it means to have a purpose. Teach them what it means to have conviction, intestinal fortitude, and drive. What will your legacy be? Every act of integrity, compassion, or sacrifice that you did that enriched, empowered, or encouraged others will be remembered. The way you did your job, worked a campaign, or delegated duties will not matter, but your character will. Leaving a legacy does not happen by accident. It is not a matter of circumstance, but of choice. Believe in what you are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, when it is all said and done, it won't matter what side of the tracks you came from, or if you lived on the south side of town or the north side of town. It won't matter if you were drop-dead gorgeous, stunningly beautiful, or strikingly handsome. Even the color of your skin and whether you were male or female will be insignificant. When it is all said and done, it will not matter what you brought into this world, but what you built while you were here. Not what you got, but what you gave. Your success will not matter, but your significance will. It would not matter how many friends you have on Facebook or how many pictures you have with President Obama or Governor Perdue. It will not matter what you learned, what degree you had, or where you went to school, but what will matter is what you taught. What will your legacy be? Forge a lasting legacy that leaves an imprint not only on family members who may offer that unconditional love, but leave a legacy for those who put the stumbling block in your path, for those who were your worst critic or the thorn in your side, the high school teacher who doubted your abilities, the college professor you could never seem to please. And in closing, given in 2009 by President Barack Obama. On this day, you gather because you have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord. On this day, you come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. We remain a young nation, but in the words of the scripture, the time has come to set aside childish things. The time has come to reaffirm your enduring spirit, to choose your better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation. The God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue their full measure of happiness. Your challenges may be new, the instruments with which you meet them may be new, but those values upon which your success depends, honesty and hard work, courage and fair play, tolerance and curiosity, loyalty and patriotism, these things are old. These things are true. They have been the quiet force of progress throughout our history. What is demanded then is a return to these truths. What is required of you now is a new era of responsibility, a recognition on the part of every American that you have duties yourselves, your nation, and the world, duties that you do not grudgingly accept, but rather seize gladly, firm in the knowledge that there is nothing so satisfying to the spirit, so defining of your character, than giving all to a difficult task. Brave once more the icy current, and endure what storms come. Let it be said, your children's children, that when you were tested, you refused to let the journey end, that you did not turn back, nor did you falter, and with eyes fixed on the horizon and God's grace upon us, you carried forth that great gift of freedom and delivered it safely to future generations. What will your legacy be? Thank you.